Hello, and welcome to the English with Colin Podcast, a podcast for English language learners. My name's Colin, I'm an English teacher in Tokyo, and if you're looking to improve your English skills and gain more confidence in your ability to communicate in English, you've come to the right place. In these episodes, I'll provide you with short conversations in English that cover a range of topics, from everyday situations to more specialised subjects. These conversations are designed to help you practice your listening skills and pick up new vocabulary and grammar along the way. Regular listening practice is key to improving your English, and I hope this podcast will become a valuable resource for you on your language learning journey. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the conversation. And remember, the more you listen, the more you'll learn. This is episode 4, and the topic for this conversation is cooking. Hi there, Sue.
Hey.
How are you?
Good, how are you?
I'm very well. So I want to ask you today about cooking. Do you enjoy cooking?
I would say there's different types of cooking, and I would divide it into two.
Okay,
There's
two categories of cooking.
Two categories of cooking. The first one would be the daily cooking for every day.
Right, so the daily necessity, just cooking to put food on the table.
Yes,
right.
You're hungry, you need to cook, right?
Okay.
And the other category would be the one which is more for special occasions. And they don't need to be terribly special, right? It's not like it's a big birthday or a big celebration.
Mm-hmm.
It can be like a Sunday, like a nice Sunday, or just feeling like a cake or something like that.
Right.
So that's special. It's different. It's not daily. It's not routine, I would say. So that kind of cooking, I do really enjoy it.
So you've got your sort of Monday to Friday, we have to eat something kind of quick and easy.
It's a routine, yes.
It's a routine. You've got a set of recipes that your go-to recipes. Nice and easy.
Yeah.
But if you've got a bit more time, or there's some reason to celebrate, or maybe it's just you've got more time, like you said, maybe a Sunday, you've got a bit more time, you can do something a little bit more elaborate.
Yes, special, and because it's more elaborate, it's like it takes more time and the whole day, and it's other activities. So, thinking about listing all your ingredients, going and buying them, coming back, chatting, and listening to a little bit of music, because it's going to take a little bit more time if you're roasting, if you're so it's kind of like a party kind of thing.
Right. So cooking is part of the enjoyment.
The cooking is part of the enjoyment. For example, at home, my mom makes for special occasions some paella. And it's from very early in the morning, waking up early, going to the market in the city center, because that's the best market, and just going around and buying all our ingredients, buying little munchies here and there at the market, because there's good hams and cheeses and things like that.
So this is like an open market?
It's an open market,
right.
Yes.
So you can go around and there's sort of fresh produce there that you can...
Yeah, anything from fish, vegetables, fruits, cheeses, hams.
Right.
So, and everything is delicious, right?
Yeah. And it's something somewhere that your mother wouldn't go to regularly, not on a daily basis. This is for like you said, a sort of special occasion.
It is far away. So yes, it's not necessarily a place we can go a lot, but it's a special occasion. And then you come back and you have all your ingredients and you start cleaning your ingredients and chopping. And everyone's in the kitchen. And for me, that's part of the celebration. That's where it starts. It's not just eating the food. It's
right.
All of what's around it. That's what makes it special. And it can be something like that, like a paella, but it can be just like a cake.
Okay,
or
yeah.
something like that.
Or a roasted chicken, or
a roasted chicken,
roast pork or something.
Exactly. It takes more time, but you're really into it.
Yeah, I mean, I've not done a lot of cooking over recent years, but I have started again recently. And I've enjoyed it, but as you said, it's kind of the preparation, the planning. I like to try to be very organized and make sure I've got everything kind of chopped up and measured before I start. And it's different to my day-to-day kind of activities, and allows me to just kind of, I don't know, not access a different part of my brain, but just it's a very different type of activity for me.
It's almost like Zen, isn't it?
Right.
Because you're in it,
right,
and everything else just disappears. So yeah, it allows you to relax.
Well, it's the idea is flow.
It is.
The idea of flow. It's not a difficult thing to do, but you do have to focus. Yes. If you don't focus, you make a mistake. You don't follow the recipe, it's not going to turn out well. But it's not difficult to measure stuff, cook something for a certain length of time. So yeah, I think it's a good example of like a flow type activity. And that's a wrap for today's episode of the English with Colin podcast. I hope you enjoyed listening to the conversation and found it helpful in your language learning journey. Remember, the key to mastering a language is regular practice. So make sure you listen to our podcast regularly and keep honing your listening skills. We appreciate your support and feedback. So if you have any comments, questions, or suggestions for future topics, please don't hesitate to get in touch with us. You can find our contact information in the show notes. Thank you for listening, and I look forward to joining you again next time for another conversation in English. Until then, keep practicing and take care.